Welcome back to Void Sales. Where we last left off, we were about to chase after Cornelius, who had taken the bartender Salt and his brother Riggs. Let's head on out. Oh, it sounds all exciting, and then just like, nope, okay. All nice and quiet. Like, I feel like it could use some more epic adventure music here. Is that it? Is there anything else to look for? Plenty of supplies, I can make it there easily back, but... Alright, guess that's it, okay. A very short void run. I gotta get more supplies. Oh, achievement unlocked. Fast Desert. Reach Phaethon. Buried in the desert. Phaethon. A scorched and silent world where the wind buries secrets beneath shifting dunes. Cornelius was seen heading here. His plan remains unclear, but whatever he sought likely holds the key to navigating the nebula. You must catch up with him before it's too late. Wow, this is empty. And I know it's a desert world, but still.
Your father's friends sure know how to pick the best hideouts.
Cornelius is no friend of mine, and he's not hiding. He came here with purpose.
The hell is that shadow?
Stay focused, child, and keep your crew from getting too comfortable.
That said, the place does have a certain appeal. I'll take this sunburned rock over the howling winds of Boreas any day.
I feel like a sandworm's gonna pop out at some point. Hey, at least my energy recharge is pretty quick here. I really wish this ship got faster. One thing they did get right, shadow mechanics here. Because if you're not in full sunlight, your energy recharges very slowly. Just the indirect sunlight here should charge me up. Okay. Forgotten prison. You approach an old fortified building. Must have been used as a prison at one time, but looks to have been abandoned for quite a while. Inside, a maze of corridors, dimly lit by the faint light of your torch. You navigate through the layout, eventually reaching the deepest, darkest corner of the prison. You hear the voice from the inside as you approach one of the cells. Cornelius Ravenscroft. You there, Captain. Release me this instant, I guess it's supposed to be. The voice belonged to a man dressed in blue robes, his hands bound by a set of shackles. His staff has an eyeball that's bleeding. What the hell are you in here? Because of that barkeep's foolishness. I promised to save his brother's life, and I did. But he expected the old version to return. I made no such promise. Now, as Arch Scholar and Grand Wizard of the Academy, I command you, set me free. Grand Wizard? And if I don't? I can see Leonardo's ghost clinging to you. You must be his offspring, since you managed to serve as beacon for his shattered soul. His eyes, he tilts his head, a glint of amusement in his eyes. And I imagine Leonardo would very much like me to show you the path to the pyramid, the only place where he can become whole again. I know how to reveal the path. Or rather, who can. That pirate. One of the brothers. I pulled him back after he died of his wounds. His soul is in an in-between state now. And that is the only state a creature can be in to reveal the path through the nebula. I kinda don't want it. This guy's a fucking dick. Do you really think you can deal with a spirit I summoned on your own? Or when you reach the pyramid, you'll speak to the forces beyond the veil alone? I doubt you'll achieve either without. He's got some bullshit, I know it. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? I studied alongside Leonardo for most of my life and far surpassed him. Don't you dare insult my dad like that. That's why I stand here while he's reduced to a whisper between worlds. He holds out his hands, his arms. The shackles are heavy and carved with fading symbols. Enough talk. Break these binds and I'll walk out of here. Ah, fuck you. Oh, achievement unlocked. Justice served. Let Cornelius rot where he belongs. You're as foolish as your father. When I get out, and I will, I won't forget your insolence. Now, be gone. Bitch. Deserve it.
We're close now. There should be a cave entrance nearby, just past an abandoned fort.
Okay, that's probably a workshop again.
Back when they waged war against the
Don't know where that is.
prison network. After the war ended, the place lost strategic importance.
Yep, rating. Don't have the dash for it though. Annoying. What are you? Oh, this must be in the academy. Artifacts. Already got everything done. Okay. Suck it, Cornelius, you deserved it. Hey, an oasis. One thing I'm still confused about. What the hell is up with all those damn roots back in the first area? Was that, like, something else? Or was that just, like, random something that was there? Ah, shit. There we go. Still waiting for a sandworm. That's probably where I'm going. There's that thing over there, though, which has me raising eyebrows. You approach the fortification and disembark. Inside a dimly lit room, you find the barkeep from the city lying on a makeshift table, blood soaking through hastily wrapped bandages. Two people work silently, doing their best to stop the bleeding. Salt, man, what the hell? Captain, good to see a familiar face on what might be my final moment. What brings you here? What did Cornelius promise you, man? That snake promised to help my brother. Said he'd perform a ritual, an arcane rite of unprecedented scale. It sounded like madness from the start. Or Riggs, he didn't deserve this. At least before he had the chance to die with some grace. What happened to Riggs? Riggs' wounds weren't healing. Day by day, he was slipping further. Then Cornelius showed up, claimed he had a solution. Said the answers lay in this place, among these ruins. He coughs, wincing. I'm not gonna do that. There's a pit nearby, a hole in the ground that hums with something wrong. Cornelius was talking about some veil and how thin it is here. Said he could reach through it and pull my brother back. As it turns out, he did summon the spirit, my brother's, after letting him die. Now Riggs is trapped inside what's left of his body. Twisted, unnatural. He's no longer the man I knew. Couldn't bring myself to end it. Didn't have the strength. So we sealed him inside these ruins, and we stayed to make sure no one else goes in. Salt lifted his hands, reeling a deep wound across his stomach. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. But hey, who knows? He grits his teeth as another wave of pain hits, but he forces a faint smile. Don't worry, Captain. I'm at peace with it. Go to the ruins, do the right thing. My men will take care of me.
Hope Salt pulls through. The wound looks bad, it does. But
Okay, that's
still
one
a
of
chance.
one of the locks I have to open.
Who knows? Maybe he'll end up with a metal belly. Could go well with that old hook of his. We should have stayed behind in the city. Most pirates don't get to retire. With his
Very
brother
true.
in danger, yeah, I'll probably do the same.
We should focus on opening that door. I am sure the barkeep will be cared for. That door is similar to the one you've seen before. There must be solar crystals nearby for you to charge with the solar cannon.
Is there a third one over there? Nope. Now question, what's down the other way? Because it looked like there was another way to go over there. Or is that just a wall? Nope. Not just a wall. Okay, yeah, nothing. Lame. Give me stuff to find. away we go to put the sadly resurrected and immortal Riggs to rest.
We're nearly there. The spirit Cornelius summoned won't yield without a fight. I've heard theories of what happens when something is pulled back from the other side. It doesn't always return as it was. It may have taken a form of something different, but familiar to its former self.
Oh, gotta wait for the recharge.
If that form is destroyed, what's trapped inside may be set free to act on its own.
What in God's name did he summon? Okay, this is definitely final boss fight. Is that it? Oh yeah, there's no way that was it. That'd have been too easy. Spirit of Captain Riggs. Okay, please tell me that wasn't it. That would have been so fucking lame. The ship crashes into the depths below, vanishing into the abyss. As the echoes fade, a voice, recognizable yet distant, resonates throughout the cavern. Hey there, big fish, we meet again. And once again, you bested me. Another voice rises, layered and strange. Oh, how I long for just one more fight, and another, until you drop twitching on your pretty little deck. Is that the same? Was that the guy that I blasted out of the sky? That one. Oh, I like that one. Feisty thing. Caught a ride when I got yanked back from the other side. Brought a few friends, too. The second voice cuts in, measured, calculated. Our predicament is remarkable. We joined Riggs as he was pulled from the other side. Now we share existence, in a way. Ah, yes, the buzzer. Bright and loud, buried deep in the net. Won't stop calling. Yes, Captain, I can show you the path. A deeper voice cuts through the air. Deeper, darker voice. Price? There's always a price, but not one you must pay. The air grows thick. We will mark the path, light the beacons. You will walk it, from here to your destiny, or your demise. And when it's done, we will roam free through space and seek others. Sudden gust tears through the caves. The walls tremble. Your ship creaks, rocked by the force, as the wind rushes toward the entrance. What achievement did I just get? Set adrift in madness. Unleash Riggs' spirit. Oh, shit. I feel like I probably shouldn't have done that. It's okay, I got that. Alright, so what do I do now? Do I just leave? I think I just leave. Okay, well his body's gone now. I guess his spirit's free, though I imagine that probably isn't what Salt wanted. Beginning of the end, embark on your final journey towards the Great Pyramid. You leave the planet with a heavy heart. Rig's spirit, twisted and fused with countless others, has fulfilled its final purpose. The beacons are lit, guiding the way forward. What becomes of him is lost to the unknown. Now is lost to the unknown. Your path leads to the heart of the nebula, where the pyramid awaits, a colossal structure built to contain the reality tear. That tear is your only hope of restoring your father's soul. Really hope I got enough,
It seems the spirit kept its word. I can see the beacons, lighting the way forward. Come, child, follow the path. The pyramid waits, and with it, the end of our search.
Lighthouse keeper here. You approach the lighthouse. The light is faint, barely flickering behind the cracked lens. Near the door, something shifts, a dark, pulsing mass slumped against the wall. You draw closer, stirs, and then turns. A familiar voice follows. Southur. Ah, Captain, so you did decide to help me out. Okay, German, not whatever the fuck that was. The voice is cheerful, almost playful, but it echoes strangely, warped, stretched. I thought I'd stop by to thank you. What the fuck am I looking at? Easy now, Captain. No need for violence. With the lighthouse keeper safely tucked away, my form has no counterpart. Only my own will keeps it from growing. A twisted sprout bursts from his side and slams into the lighthouse wall, causing a deep crack to splinter through the stone. So I must admit, holding it together is rather taxing. What the hell happened to the lighthouse keeper? One of his many appendages lifts, gesturing towards a box lashed to the place where the neck might have once been. Towards a box lashed to the place where a neck might once have been. He's safe. All thanks to you. He sounds almost proud. I know how it may look, but this is for everyone's benefit. Truly. Okay, what happens next? Ever the forward thinker. I admire that. With Elathriel out of the way, your odds of reaching the tear unhindered have increased significantly. His body suddenly splits in two reflections of the same being, momentarily independent. They rejoin with a sickening snap. I do want to help you, truly, but before that, there's something I'd like to ask. When you reach the pyramid, you would want to open the tear to call out for your father and gather his missing pieces. That is a fool's errand. The tear cannot be closed. Once opened, it spills endlessly. The best you can do is slow it down, stabilize it, for a time. And that won't be easy. I wish to offer you a boon. Something to help you endure what's to come. What kind of boon? A chunk of his form tears loose and falls to the ground with a wet, unnatural slurp. Twitches once, and then lies still. Here, consume my flesh. It will grant you power beyond your own. Enough to be able to close the tear. The fuck? Jesus Christ, man. I feel like this guy's mind probably isn't his own, so I'm gonna say no. The mass begins to pulse and quiver. Captain, I hate to insist, but you must understand, you are not ready. Just look at you, how do you plan to confront the forces beyond the veil alone? But I won't force you, the choice is yours. No, no, fuck no. The mask convulses violently. Grotesque, guttural sounds echo from within it. Then you realize he's laughing. All this, and for nothing. Fine, then. Suit yourself. He turns, his many limbs shifting. Now, if you'll excuse me, a light up there needs tending. Promises to keep. He crawls up the wall like an insect, slowly ascending the tower. You watch as he reaches the top and begins to tend the lighthouse flame. I feel like it would have been useful to have that, if that's the ending I wanted to go to, but I feel like that guy's insane. Let's see, what's this? Lord Inquisitor's ship. As your ship cuts through the swirling fog of the nebula, a silhouette appears. The Lord Inquisitor's vessel, still and watchful. So far, you haven't been noticed. Might as well. You bring your ship closer. After a brief delay, a bridge extends from the hull, silent and slow. A detachment of guards awaits on the other side. You are escorted across and into the vessel's heart, toward the Lord Inquisitor's chambers. Captain, the Lord Inquisitor gives you a curt nod, acknowledging your presence with cold restraint. I see you've made it this far. Tell me, did you fulfill my request? Is Cornelius dead? You've gone above and beyond, Captain. Good. It means you still recognize the line between right and wrong, between order and corruption. He turns to a drawer built into the side of his desk, opens it, and withdraws a thick, weathered tome. Cornelius Ravenscroft, Rituals of the Damned. This book was his. He failed to wield it wisely, but you might be able to. Carry on with your mission. My ship will remain here, awaiting the outcome. Dismissed. Up, I guess? That seems to have the most paths. Oh, there we go. There she is. Final approach. Reach the Great Pyramid. At last you've reached it. Hidden deep within the nebula, the pyramid looms, ancient, vast, and silent. Somewhere inside lies the tear, a two-way passage carved through the fabric of reality, a gateway to the other side of the veil. Step through and you may reclaim the scattered fragments of your father's soul. Or you may choose a different path entirely.
Captain, I don't want to sound superstitious, but we shouldn't linger here.
I agree. This place is whacked.
This place, there's something wrong with it. I can feel it in the air. The darkness, it's thick, almost solid. We're barely drawn enough light to power the ship.
For once, your first mate speaks of something meaningful. The old ones built this place to hold back the spread of the tear. But its presence still bleeds into the world, bending everything around it.
Really hope I'm not missing one. But I gotta admit, the design of this place looks cool.
When we reach the tear, be ready. The pyramid was not only a seal, it was a warning. A defense against those foolish enough to disturb what lies beyond. Whatever awaits us, we must face it head on.
On it, Dad. Which we will do in the next episode, because I just realized we're about out of time. But thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this one. We're just about there. And in the next episode, I am going to jump into that thing and do stuff. But I think that'll probably be the last episode. But, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.